Dia dal gutmokla, yang ngaraala, iti na kalmat mermudal wasira da. Dia dal gutmokla ya, api alaw logay kaldim na artelek-telera ay almay. So, Ambassador Dr. Brems, the chants in Palau, or we call assaults, there are different genres or types of chants. There are chants that women can only chant and also chant for men. But there are chants that can be chanted by both gender. The types of chants that men and women chant, chant of sorrow, chant of joy, chant of love, chant for principles such as value systems like responsibility, respect, disciplines, self-discipline, caring, sustainability, all the great value systems that we all adhere to, and we should and we must. So Palau has ratified the Convention on Intangible Cultural Heritage back in 2012, UNESCO or ICH. But it's not just because it has been inscribed into the world ICH, but because 3,500 years ago, Palau, there were Palauans around. So we were chanting, dancing, eating, gardening, all of those things that Homo sapiens do. So my chant today, I'm going to chant too. Chant, and this chant was taught to me when I was a teacher in the village in the mid-70s. I was teaching, and along with the teaching, students and I were interviewing elderlies in the community. And this chant, Delegate Basilius, this can never be chanted enough. It needs to be chanted often and often because it needs to remind us that 3,500 years ago, those who looked after Palau, and this is Palau where we are today, and it's our responsibility to make sure that it's still Palau forever. And the swakla. The swaklelan. Pilgasulian. Ardul marayle manggalbal wadaw ikan makalatame ikan di ba the maral mabatana asra amare darira utmeyang. The conceptual translation of this chant is we are in transition. We are transiting this earth. We are, in a way, trespassers. And that we really don't own what's here. We don't own the land, we don't own the trees, the forest, the water. It's only the rocks and the water and the core of the earth own the land. Therefore, it's our responsibility to ensure its continuity into the future. So the Rubak who told us and whom I got this assaults from, this chant from, was sort of saying, using a crab, like when it's full moon and you go to collect the land crab, as we all do that, it's part time of the year. We go and collect only what we need. Because during full moon, the crab go and dip their, what we call their ariw, their skirt, their eggs, so that there'll be more crabs. And so when we go collect, we just count, they tell us, you count 1, 2, all the way to 10. When you collect 10 crabs with eggs, that's it. And then you play, and you swim, and then when the crab go and dip their eggs, then you can get the rest to fill your sack, your basket. That means we need to, it was like a natural way of teaching us how we need to be mindful of what we have and to be sustainable. The second chant is called Rabati. And this Rabati is love, respect, and self-discipline. And this repartee is sort of with a little performance. I'm not going to perform, I just sort of kind of go like this a little bit. But, it's called repartee, and the repartee is talks about the importance of waterways, the watershed, and how it is that we need to ensure that it continues. And so, Matyagi. Bangong yal baluay kasel di lablabl o mga almaral maurur tergay atak moral maurur tergay magiboram segiro dirayam leng tulul o mga matalaul o asmadise asembuli yang elagong o huwi